Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Wait a
everybody.
minute, let me start over because that is not how we address
That's right.
our audience.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
ElleKosGlam live.
All
Let me
right.
point this down a little bit, back up a little bit, make sure you can see my little tulip dress. How is everyone doing? We're gonna give you time to log in.
My little tulip dress. How is everyone
Uh-oh.
doing?
Uh-oh. We're gonna give you time to log in to make sure everybody is on. We appreciate the feedback from the last video, and we'll get back to that, but we want to make sure we talk about our cruise lines giving false hope to gain deposits. That's what we're talking about today. First one to log on is Latanya. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Latanya. If you haven't jumped over to my ElleKosGlam channel, make sure you check it out, where I give you beauty tips on how to self-care and do your makeup. I thought I would look period today. Thank you so much, Stan. I thought I would, glam up for you guys since we almost to 100,000 views on the last video. I mean, I'm just saying.
All right. So thank you so much. I see everybody popping on there. Thank you so much for joining us today. And yeah, as Ms. Traveler said, we got a few topics to talk about, but we really want to get you guys involved and kind of get your guys' feedback in a little bit with us. And that's one of the things that we do want to talk about, and one of our subscribers mentioned to it, and we'll give them a little bit of a shout out here in just a moment as we allow a few more people to come on.
While the people are coming on, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to go ahead and subscribe. We're going to stop right now. Stop what you're doing, because this is the channel you want to subscribe to. This channel is the original channel of traveling YouTubers. We as a
Couples,
couple.
yeah.
We are the original couple to travel on YouTube, and we actually filmed it about 10 years ago. 15 years ago.
Hasn't been that long. We've been on for a long time here on YouTube, and so we have so many new subscribers. We want to welcome you to the Mr. Traveler family.
Welcome.
We have been doing this for a very long time, and we started this YouTube channel a long time ago, just out of our passion and love for traveling. And one of the things that always bothered me was people always thought that traveling was inaccessible or just for rich people, or you can't do that. And that was our whole mantra behind creating the channel and our Life Short Have Fun, because and obviously we're living through these moments right now where I bet everybody wish they could just go back in time and do something a little bit different. And there's people out there that have lost loved ones behind the stuff that's going on, and I guarantee you wish that you had just a few more moments with them. And that's the one thing that we love about traveling, is that it's precious memories, things just can't give you. You can give, I've said this a million times before, but you can give a child a toy for Christmas and that thing's broken before New Year's, right? But you take them on an adventure, and if you do it right, they'll remember it for the rest of their lives. And hopefully they'll take their children and make those new memories with them. So that was the whole premise of our channel a long time ago, was to inspire people to get out there and travel, and to let you know that you could do it. It's just all about budgeting and staying within your financial realms, and just making things happen.
We are a couple who, thank you so much for the
Super Chat! Thank you, Gregory Thomas. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. You just cut me off, Gregory. Thank you so much for the Super Chat. We are shouting out everybody who wants to see this locomotive train just go. We cannot go without you. Thank you so much. Hopping on what Mr. Traveler just said, we are two crazy kids from the streets of Detroit who decided to chase our dreams here in Florida, and we are not successful until we make our mothers happy. We both lost our mothers. Mr. Traveler lost his mother and father in the same year, and the reason I'm going back is because we have a lot of new subscribers, so I just want to catch you up on who we really are. I have a a beauty channel on ElleKosGlam. I'm also on Mr. Traveler channel where we travel the world with my husband, and our mothers is the push behind our channel. My grandmother is the push behind our channel, and I lost my grandmother this year. I know they're smiling down on us, and we want to make them happy, so we're not going to stop until we do it. That's why we're here. That is the passion and motivation behind our channel. We also have some help. Cruise Talk JT, him and his wife, we cannot do it without them. They are in the comments below. Make sure you say hi.
And I apologize, it was Gregory Toomer. I'm sorry, the writing's a little small there. Gregory Toomer. Thank you so much. We appreciate you there, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember simple things when I was a kid. We lived in Michigan, so going on a road trip to Chicago with my mom, I remember that vividly. Or doing things, bigger things like coming down to Disney World as a kid. And now Mickey Mouse is my neighbor, but I still walk around. I remember those things as being a kid, and that's what I'm talking about. Just to make those priceless memories for you, for your family. It's absolutely great. And we'll be back there again, guys. And we're gonna keep doing things like this and watching these videos. It just kind of helps keep it on your mind. We're gonna get there. You gotta have that finish line to look forward to. Otherwise, this stuff will drive you nuts. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we're just looking forward to getting back to some kind of normalcy, getting back to traveling and seeing the world.
If there's any travel agents down below, we are there with you, my friends. We are not okay. So if you see any travel agents down below, just say hi to them, because business is very low for us right now. We cannot change what's going on in the world. We just accept it, deal with it, and we move on. We have to stay motivated. We have to stay focused on our clients as well as our family, and appreciate each and every day we here breathing. We are here. You here, everybody who logged in is here, and we just have to kind of count our blessings right now.
So, and I'm laughing at it because Gregory just gave us that super chat, said, thank you. He says, you're welcome. I know y'all ain't making any money selling cruises right now.
No, we're not.
You got that right.
No, I can't tell you how much money we lost, but it's okay.
But you know what? And we said in the last video that we put up there, and I didn't mention us. I didn't really even mention the travel agent industry, but just so many people are hurting, financially behind these things. We're blessed to be able to have some other things to fall back on, but I'm not gonna lie and say, you don't miss the really good business and everything. But we're not the only ones. There's a lot of travel agents out there that are hurting. There are people, support services for the cruise lines that are hurting. Everybody works at the port, the drivers, the people that gas up the boats, the port police. The story goes on and on. There's just so many people that are in a bad way right now, and we continue to think and pray for each and every one of you out there.
Yes.
And things will get back to some kind of normalcy here sooner or later.
I remember my grandmother used to say, when I felt bad about losing my mom and I was really sad, I would call her up and she'll say, just look at me, I'm smiling. So just look at us, we smiling through all this. So when you feel bad, play this video back. Make sure you try to make yourself feel better. Go outside, get the fresh air. Try to deal with this mask issue going on, and try to stay safe as you can, because we are too. We are in the same boat you are. And thank you so much for supporting our channel.
All right, so let's kind of talk about. We got a few things to talk about, but we want to start with this one here.
Let's spill the tea.
Our subscriber, Average Joe, did mention. And by the way, for all our new subscribers, we do have the Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers group on Facebook.
Yes.
Feel free to join on there and join in the conversation.
And thank you so much to Cruise Talk, who moderates for us, and he takes care of that. That's Mr. JT. Him and his wife is fabulous. Thank you so much. So
Average Joe was saying, and I'm paraphrasing what he said in here, but basically he said, are the cruise lines giving some kind of a false hope? And this goes back to what we talked about the other day about the Carnival CEO who came out and said, we don't know when we're going back to cruising, after they've announced that on August the 1st, these cruise ships are going to these specific ports. So it was very specific how they were doing things. So it really sounded great. Like, okay, they're only doing like a handful of ships and they're only doing a few ports. So they're bringing this back slowly. Okay, this sounds good. And so he says, did they give us false hope in hopes that people would put deposits down for these cruises so that the cruise line would have more available on-hand cash.
Now that's something to think about.
Yeah, and then obviously, I mean, if they cancel the cruises, some people will, some people are going to cancel and get a refund, but a lot of people are enticed by rebooking that cruise and getting that onboard credit. And you got to think about it. If they get the onboard credit, even if they get the $600 onboard credit for the 7-day plus cruise,
we got a super chat.
Super chat. Thank you, David Harley.
David Harley. Thank you so much. We have to stop what we're saying in the middle because this is our lifeline right now.
Appreciate you,
I'm
David.
sorry,
Thank
this
you,
is my
sir.
full-time job. Thank you so much.
He said, "You guys are the best. You are the best, sir." Thank you.
No, you are the best, sir. Thank you so much. Getting back to
So are they doing that so that they have that available cash on hand, and then even if they have that, excuse me, Mr. Snowball, even if they give that onboard credit to the future for the future cruises that they're going to do, I mean, they make some of that up, right? Because it's such a markup on the products that they sell on board the ships.
Something to think about.
They want to get you on there and they want to make up money. They're going to lose a little bit on it, but not a whole lot. And so now I've got this cash on hand for the cash reserves to kind of stay afloat. That's kind of a bad pun, right? But to keep them afloat during these hardest times. So that is a really interesting thought. I mean, what is your guys' take on that? I think that's I can see that happening. I don't want to say it's like a pyramid scheme kind of thing, but I mean, it just
wow, that's different.
It is a method.
Comment below and let us know how you feel about cruise lines taking the deposits, their numbers strike up as soon as they give a date, and then they give false hope, whereas they change the date later on. Do you think that sounds like a setup? Does that sound like a setup to you? I don't really want to say setup because I know they're trying to get back in business,
right.
But are they giving false hope? Could you comment below and let us know? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Sonia says makes sense not being transparent.
Yes, it does.
And I kind of said it on the last video here. And Kevin says they're probably taking deposits and making interest off the sums collected. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Yep. And then Ryan Harris, shout out to him and his family. That's definitely a thought. Yep.
Floating alone, Tina.
I like that one. Floating alone. Yes, absolutely.
Floating alone.
Making money off the interest. Bob says, Ryan says, they got me because I'm booked as soon as the doors open. I know that's right.
Hi, Jahira.
So I think the money is better in their bank account than yours. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think it's sort of a setup? I mean, we have scheduled cruise ships and then they've canceled. Is this something that's reoccurring on purpose, or do you think they're doing it absolutely on purpose? You have a voice. Go ahead and voice what your opinion is below. We would love to hear what you think about this, because everybody who's coming below, they are cruise veterans. They cruise just as much as we do because we love the cruise.
Well, and I kind of said the other day, I really think that they're, think about August 1st. It's, what is today? It's what, the 50th?
We have a super chat.
Adventures of David and Aaron.
Adventures of David and Aaron. How you all doing out there in California?
Thank you, David and Aaron. They are from Palm Springs, California.
They also have their own channel. Go over there and check them out.
Thank you.
Those are our
Appreciate
buddies.
that. So you think about August 1st. Right now it's in the middle of June. So that's literally 6, maybe 7 weeks away. The cruise ships that took the crew, that repatriated a lot of crew, are still overseas. Like the Magic and the Valor I saw today over in the UK. So they're making their way back here. But I have a feeling, I really have a gut feeling that they're having problems getting crew back on the ships. I think that's where they're at.
We have another super chat.
Adventures in David and Aaron. I guess they missed the first time, so they put another super chat. Super
chat. I like the little little bird that's saying, ha ha. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Mr. Dave Aaron. We love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think they're having a problem getting the crew back. That's kind of my gut feeling.
Well, if
on
you
this.
worked on the cruise ship, would you have a problem with going back? I know that we also had a comment from a porter who said he can't wait to go back, and he ready to go ahead and start making his living again because he wasn't working. He actually was a cruise ship porter, and all the 1,000 comments that we went through each and every one of them and peeled out the comments that had the most thumbs up. So if whatever comments that's falling under this video, if they have a lot of thumbs up, we're going to talk about it on the next video.
So yeah, I really think that's it, and it's not necessarily that the crew members don't want to come back. I don't think that's it. I think it's logistically. I mean, the airplanes are starting to come back, but they're not necessarily coming back from the international airports just yet. That's very slow, and I mean, there's still a lot of countries that are on lockdown. There's countries that have embargoes for even shipping mail there, let alone traveling in and out of these countries. So I think that might have something to do with it. And you guys know me. If there was a cruise right now, I would say, see you later, guys, and we're gonna go get on this cruise ship, make it happen. I don't care if I had to sit in my balcony cabin the whole time. They can bring me room service, and I'll get off at the porch. I can sit on my balcony all day and watch the waves go by. I'm good.
So Morel, I hope I say this correctly, Morales Megajum, I hope I said that correctly. He said, no, my trip to Japan on Wednesday was canceled. Wow, all the way to Japan.
Yeah.
It was canceled.
And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little nervous too. And I mean, we just don't know what's going to happen. But obviously, we knew when they start opening things back up, any state, we haven't cured this thing. So obviously, when you open things back up, it's going to spread again. And of course, we knew down here that as soon as they opened up Florida, people started coming down here. Once again, Florida is now, and some other southern and west coast states, which are high tourist areas, are now seeing spikes in the COVID. So, and we're so close to Disney World here that we have so many visitors. I mean, this last weekend, we were driving down the road and we just saw car after car after car from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
It's a lot of New York and New Jersey.
Tons from New York.
It's a lot. It's a lot of people from New York here. Cruise Talk said, I think the CDC just let the time run out.
Or extends it.
Or extends it. That's what JT said down below.
Yeah, I hope that they don't extend it out, and I really don't think that they will. I'm gonna err on the side of I don't think that they'll extend the ban for the cruise lines. Mm-hmm. If they do, you're gonna hear me on here ranting and raving, because I think the cruise lines are proving that they're trying to be the responsible people here and do the right thing. They're coming out with these different programs that they're going to do to make sure that they have the cruising safe. So they need to leave it in their hands and let them open up responsibly and let the consumer decide whether or not they want to take that acceptable risk. And Rodney Brown, Super Chat.
Thank you so much, Rodney Brown. We appreciate it. And I also want to correct her name. Her name is Millie. Thank you so much for commenting, Millie. That's Morales. Thank you, Millie. I appreciate it. I had to pull my phone a little closer because the comments was too far. Another tip is I wear glasses.
And
Sean, I just don't wear them on camera.
Sean and KC on vacay. That's how you guys doing with the Rona.
We have a super chat.
Oh, let's see here.
Tina Drones.
Tina Dones.
Tina Dones
has the super chat.
Thank you so much.
Tina.
She said my October repositioning cruise out of Canada with Royal Caribbean was canceled about a week ago. Thank you both for your very informative videos. I have learned so much from you two. Thank you so much, Tina. We appreciate it.
And the other thing that's been kind of disappointing was the Allure not going out of Galveston like it was supposed to. That's been postponed, so that was kind of disappointing. I think for the folks that like to cruise out of Galveston, it was giving them an Oasis class ship option, which I think was, that was awesome for you guys. It'll happen.
I got some comments. My buddy Kathy Gilbertson said it's going to spike because they are testing more because the kits are more available. Valerie Toussaint in Belgium. Hi, Valerie. Travel bans is still there between Europe and USA. Cruise newbie LMH. Hey, Cruise newbie. No extensions, please. Please. And then Dre 711 said, I'm torn. I want them to make sure they have it all planned out as well, so there's no mass confusion, but on the other hand, ready to go.
Yeah, and I think that's everybody's thing. Everybody's just ready to get out there and do something. I mean, this year has been just so.
It's been crazy.
I mean, we literally are like living a history textbook.
I didn't think we would live through these times, but here we are. Let me just go ahead and do our little ad. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the thumbs up button if you want to see more video live like this. And make sure you give us a call, 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. Also, for my ladies who love the beauty, hop over to ElleKosGlam channel, which is my beauty channel, and then you also want to follow us on our social media handles. It's so many things. Mr. Traveler 74, I'm ElleKosGlam. Also follow us on Facebook at Mr. Traveler. Cruise lovers, we would love to continue this discussion there, and you could just post whatever you want. If you have a birthday, you've been quarantined, you can't celebrate, anniversary, post whatever you like. We would love to help you celebrate from our homes.
Yep. So
what's the next?
And what Black Sheep said, spike is going to happen no matter what. We are creating herd immunity, which will help later on, and that really is it in a nutshell. I think. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I mean, I've been trying to follow things along. It appears as one of these things that's going to have to.
Auntie Gladys said, I'm good until December 31st. Hey, Auntie Gladys.
That'll be the Mardi
Jaharva
Gras.
said, you are looking fabulous. Why, thank you. I have to put my clothes on and makeup sometimes. I've been looking pretty bad lately. I'm just now getting over Mother's Day, but I'm coming back, so it takes me a while to bounce back from that. Thank you so much.
So kind of on that same train of thought, we had a subscriber, Lourdes Feliciano,
Hi, Lords.
who
Or Lourdes. It could be either one.
They said cruise lines should have a COVID-19 test before embarking. What do you guys think about that?
Okay, wait a minute, because we have been tested and that test hurt.
Well, okay, that's what I was going to ask you, because I know for a fact we have a few people that work in the medical industry on here.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
have they progressed any with these tests? Because when we had that test,
It was not fun.
I've been through a lot worse things, but
Me too.
that was no. I mean, they brought this big giant Q-tip and it was like,
I have had surgery, many, to correct some things. Mr. Traveler has never had surgery. He has never been in the hospital for anything. He's very, very healthy.
when I was a kid.
When he was a kid, he was in there for like meningitis, but that was when he was like a tiny little tot, like 5 years old. He'd never been in the hospital for anything. He took the test. Oh my God. His eyes was watering. It was unbearable for him. I couldn't even look at him.
I didn't know what they were getting ready to do.
Yeah. So would you be tested before you go on a cruise? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with taking a test before you go on a cruise and showing your negative documents? I know in Alaska, they came out with the results that if you want to fly over there or if you want to cruise there, which they're not cruising now, but when they do, they're asking that you be tested prior to going. That just happened. You have to be tested before you go to Alaska. So how do you guys feel about that? Comment below and let us know.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Black Sheep said, yes, it would be my third time.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, nah, but I'm like, yeah.
Would you
bro.
just get? I mean, the test is only 10 minutes. If you haven't been tested for it, we could tell you about it. What they and I work in surgery, so you know I know all about it. It's this long tube. Let me see, about this long from here to Mr. Traveler Head to my hand right here. The tube is very long, and it's entered into your nostrils, and the doctor sticks it all the way down and twists it. They grab a biopsy with some, it's like a pointy end on the end with thorns hanging off the end of it, little spikes. You can't see them, but they can.
But you
And
can
they
feel 'em.
twist it. They stick it down and twist it, and then they pull it out and test it. That's the test. But it's very, very uncomfortable.
Allow me to give you a graphic demonstration.
Okay. There you go. That's the test. And you have to sit there and take it. Now you know how something go up your nose and you like, oh my God, you know that feel uncomfortable when you think something is up there that's not supposed to be. You can go blow your nose. You cannot do that when you're getting a test. It's pretty uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable test. It makes your eyes water, but you take a deep breath and you blow it out.
I tell you what,
blow it out.
I would do it, but I'm gonna make sure it's a doggone good cruise. That's for sure. It better be like at least a 9-10 day. I mean, it better
You
be a
have to
good
go
cruise.
overseas for that.
And I want lobster every day.
I think Alaska is worth it. Would you take the test to go to Alaska? I would.
And Drea 711 says bring the test with you, and I think that's the thing that we've seen. They require like some of the islands for all inclusives are requiring you to go to the doctor within 48 hours of traveling and bring the document with you. And I think that would be the problem right there, being able to find somewhere to get the test exactly 48 hours before you get on the ship. That would
Right.
probably be very, very tricky.
Life would be medical field in the house. Yes, we are together on this. I feel you. We are family. Yes.
Yep. So
The process is pretty painful, but it's only 10 minutes. You know, it's real quick if you want to take the test. But I'm hoping that we all don't have to take the test before we have to cruise any cruise line. Next question.
well, Sue, Gwen says she's going to bring her false documents. So we had a Crystal Sims.
Hi, Crystal, if you're on. Hi. Thank
She's
you
one
so
of our
much for commenting.
one of our longtime subscribers.
That person had the most thumbs up on the last video, which is almost to 100,000. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. We're referring to the video that went viral, where it almost had 100,000 in 2 days on the video, and it was about Carnival canceling again. Do we think they would cancel again? That we were kind of speculating, but the CEO actually cleared up that he really didn't give a specific date when they were selling. So we trying to figure out when we're gonna sell. That's all we trying to do.
So Shauna Casey asked, was our big baby at the doctor? That's always, I don't like the doctor, the dentist.
So Crystal sounds.
Oh, you know what? But Kira said Hawaii still has a 14-day quarantine.
Wow.
So
Hi, Kira.
we can't.
Mahalo.
I'm anxious to get there next year.
Yes, we are.
So Crystal said, now here we go. And I want you guys' opinion on this one. She is opposed to wearing a cruise on a mask. So
Oh, do we have some people out here that's opposed to wearing a mask on the cruise?
so now what would you cruise if they said we can cruise but everybody has to wear a mask in all public places? Would you do that?
Oh.
Would you do that? And I'm gonna tell you right now that we noticed that places like, well, Disney World isn't open yet, but Universal's open, SeaWorld is open.
SeaWorld is open. Universal is open.
Yeah. And so
Disney Springs
Disney
is
Springs
open. All the water parks are open here.
so we see people have their masks to gain entry to the park, but then basically when they're getting to the park, they pulling them down.
In SeaWorld, if you go to SeaWorld, they check you when you come in, but people are actually taking them off. Now, my cousins are down here, and they rented a house, and they are staying at the house that they rented. They're a little further from me, so I won't be able to see them this time, but they are here, and we watched them on Facebook Live, and they took their masks off at SeaWorld. Now, it's a lot of people who are saying in SeaWorld that the the staff is not monitoring there correctly, and there is no social distancing at SeaWorld. So SeaWorld is kind of off the hook right now. I don't think I will be making it to SeaWorld no time soon, but because you want to have some kind of order, you want to have some kind of distance. Whereas if you go to Disney Springs, they have little arrows that you walk this way and then other arrows that come this way. And it's more organized. They have like a little mass patrol walking around and everything. And at Universal, it's more orderly. SeaWorld is off the hook right now. It's no social distance in there. And I've been following the vlogs. I've been watching a little bit of other vlogs, and I'm realizing the same complaints over and over again. No masks. As soon as they walk in the parks, they taking them off.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I love cruising so much. You guys just have no idea what it does to me. I have such a you're absolutely right. I have such a passion for cruising, but it's like a connection to the ocean, right? That's really my biggest thing. I had this like huge it's such freedom just going out there in that ocean, and there's nothing out there, and
absolutely.
And I'm so hooked on that film. I love cruising so much. I think it's so awesome. Part of me wants to say no, I'm not dealing with a mask. Like I told Miss Traveler to turn our Disney passes in because I'm not going.
We stopped our annual passes because it's uncomfortable to be in 102, 110 degrees with the mask on.
However, some cruises I like to party. Some cruises I like to just totally relax. Some cruises we like to do adventurous things. I think that I would take the opportunity for the mask cruise to make it a relaxing cruise, right?
Yeah.
And I think that I would board the ship with the mask on, and then once we just go to our cabin, just spend most of the time in our cabin.
That's a good idea.
Just make a romantic cruise out of it. Get room service. I mean, you come out every now and then when you go on the islands, you don't need the mask. So, I mean, I could still make a good time out of it, but it would just be a straight up chill cruise. You know what I mean?
If people are coming to Florida right now, it's about 110 degrees outside. If you was to come here, it would be so uncomfortable to be at the parks with a mask on. If you was on a cruise, it'll be kind of easier, I would think. I'm not sure because we haven't ever cruised with a mask on. I'm used to wearing a mask. I've worn a mask my entire career in surgery, so it doesn't bother me. But Mr. Traveler, he gets kind of claustrophobic with it. It bothers his breathing. So we tried to do it at Disney Springs. It was 96 that day. And we had to leave. We left the park because it was too hot. Whereas if you on a cruise, you can go in the privacy of your own room, take it off, wear it in the hallway. And some people are doing that on a river cruise right now, where river cruises are going on right now, and they are wearing a mask and practicing social distancing. I think there will be a mask police standing next to the elevator, making sure about 5 people get on, or each family get on at the same time. I think the elevator would be a situation on a cruise. That's for sure.
I'm laughing. KK Gilby, that's our good friends up there in Minnesota.
Yes. The Gilberts.
And they're big time Disney people. And
Okay.
she says, I agree too, no mask at Disney. And they're big time Disney people.
It's as soon as you go in the parks, you soaking wet. You cannot help, but I don't care how cute you get. I don't care what kind of cooling device you have on your neck, you are going to sweat. And as soon as you go outside, about 5 minutes, it's hot. It's hot and humid.
And then Auntie Gladys says no such thing as a chill cruise.
No. Oh no, she got a party. Shout out to Dr. Regina. Hey, Dr. Regina.
Oh, that's what I want to do. Dr. Regina wanted to know when our next virtual Lido party was.
We're going to have a party as soon as we start selling again. Or before we go on our next trip.
I'll do the Lido party.
Okay.
I gotta work on the little studio. I've been procrastinating. No, actually I haven't been procrastinating. I've been working on somebody's laundry room redo.
Yes.
Which she's gonna put on her channel.
Yes, that will be up this week. Comment below if you want to see the remodeling of my laundry room. It's done.
Tony Tiger said, it will be impossible to social distance on a ship such as the Mardi Gras. Well, I mean, here's the thing. We have, we're on there in January, and they will not let anybody else book on that ship, period. And I know it's not full. So that's what they're doing with that ship, if it's ready on time. Let's go there. So
Crystal Sims commented and said she would not cruise if you have to wear a mask. I was wondering how many other people felt like that. It wouldn't bother me, but it bothered Mr. Traveler. So we have two different views all the time on stuff. We love each other very much, but we don't agree on everything.
We agree on a lot of stuff, though.
Not a lot. When it comes to traveling, we different. Like, I like to chill and relax, and he like to go, go, go.
Well, I am capable of chilling.
Yeah, I like to chill. I like to relax.
Yeah, we do have two different definitions of vacation.
Yes, we do.
I get about one good day rest just to recharge my batteries, and then it's on. You know, I'm going to see this and that and this and that, and we're going to go to the club over here, and then we're going to go to the island and climb that mountain over there, and then we're going to go swim in that sea over there.
My question to you also is, comment down below, have anybody been out since quarantine? Have anybody traveled since quarantine? Have you went and got a room or went to a resort? Or is anybody going outside, going to restaurants? Are you finding that it's a little weird at restaurants wearing a mask and everything? Comment below and let me know.
I'm like, Auntie Gladys is one of our number one subscribers. She's our number one subscriber.
If you look behind me, if you look over here at these books over here behind me, this is Auntie Gladys stuff. I would never get rid of this. I will always show it in our journeys here. Okay.
Oh, and thank you, Auntie Gladys. She made us a Just Because card, by the way.
This is from Auntie Gladys. All of my Auntie Gladys things are right here in this corner.
So anyway, Auntie Gladys is like me. She like to party.
This is Auntie Gladys things right here.
And she said
She has all our pictures from our group cruises in there. All of our pictures with her.
Was she in there? Let's see.
I'll have to show this one day.
Let me see if she's in there.
See if we can find
She
her.
said you're like Eddie.
Yeah. Sweetie, we got a super chat.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Regina.
Dr. Regina, super chat from Detroit.
Make sure you go follow
Thank you, Dr.
Regina.
Regina.
If you comment below and you see Dr. Regina, big orange super chat that came up, her and Dr. Tony is fabulous. She is a life coach and she is on Facebook. Go follow her on her social medias. I follow her. I get encouragement from her. I'm kind of a lurker. I don't comment a lot, but I do read her posts that she puts up. She is very encouraging, very motivating, and she lost a lot of weight. So you make sure you go follow Dr. Regina if you want to get it together, honey. Because I read her comments all the time, and she puts up a lot of motivating things on her pages as well. She's on Facebook and I think Instagram, Dr. Regina Patrick. She's down below. So make sure you go follow her. Thank you so much, Dr. Regina.
Okay, well, Auntie Gladys is going to kill me, but here's her and Mrs. Traveler.
There's our auntie Gladys. She's not our real auntie, but we adopted her, okay? She's our auntie now.
But she adopted us first,
yes.
I think.
And my buddy, I want to give a shout out to Deidre Smith, her Senior and Sweets. Their nickname is Senior and Sweets. I follow them on Facebook as well. Her anniversary is coming up, and she has a big giant 40th birthday that's coming up as well. When my mother passed away, she sent so many cards. It was like 10 cards she sent me. Thank you so much. If you're seeing this, Deidre, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and happy birthday.
All right. Oh, yeah, she's mad. I just showed her that. All right, so I think that's good. We just wanted we just wanted to pop on and say hello. It's been a while since we did a live, and we got so many new people, so we just wanted to say hello. And
I wanted to give a shout out to Auto by Diva, my buddy Denise down below. She is commenting. Her son has actually graduated college, but he couldn't graduate because of the quarantine issue. So congratulations to your son for graduating. A lot of people couldn't celebrate things because of the quarantine, so I'm going to celebrate you right now. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy graduation, and we'll be back in no time to normalcy or normal life. Is everybody tired of that word normalcy? I know I am.
yeah, there's a couple of words I kind of refuse to say.
Yeah, he would not. When he hear it, he's like, "Oh my goodness."
Number one is I'm done with saying social distancing, even though we know we need to keep some space apart from each other. We get that. It's just the word drives me nuts. But the one that absolutely drives me nuts that I refuse to say, I'm just going to say it now so you guys know it, is new normal.
The new normal.
No.
We hear that a lot.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I refuse to be defined by your definition of my normal. That ain't happening.
Thank you so much to Alice Dare, who lives in Scotland. He actually is our first Patreon on our channel. Thank you so much. We'll be getting gifts out to you, Alice Dare. He loves Snowball, so we probably send him a picture of Snowball, and we're going to give him some gifts. We have lays and t-shirts and stuff we'll send to him. Thank you so much for your patronage, Alice Dare. We appreciate it, all the way from Scotland.
Alistair actually lives in Scotland, but he got caught in London before all this COVID stuff happened, and he has been in London living like with family for 2.5 months. He can't go home.
He's stuck there.
That is
And he
really
actually
crazy.
gave us a patronage every month. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe. Go back and look at the last video if you're wondering what we're talking about on this video. We're actually following up from the last video, and I'll link it right here so you can click on it. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have anything else on it?
Yeah, no, we'll be taking you guys on we are doing a little adventure next month.
Yes, we are.
So we'll keep you guys posted on that. We're gonna take you guys along with us.
Somebody's 20th anniversary is next month. we were supposed to be in Europe.
So
we can't make it.
We're gonna be vlogging along our little journey,
With
kind of
you all.
showing you some things.
Yes.
We'll probably go live a couple of times just to have a chit chat with you guys and show you how things are going.
Oh, we have a super chat.
Margaret Riley, thank you for the super chat. You are the
That's
best.
Margaret Riley. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. It's gonna help our motivation go a little bit further. Thank you so much. We are praying for all the travel agents who are not working right now. We are here for you 100%. Hang in there, because we are hanging in there. And when you want to smile, click on Mr. and Miss Traveler channel. We'll smile for you.
Amy Rogers said, how's Snowball doing in the heat? I guess you want to let someone say hi before you.
Yeah, let me go get Snowball. I'll go get him. I got him.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
We'll go see Mr. Snowball, and then we'll call it a day. I'll call it a day for you. I want to thank everybody for jumping on here today and saying hello, spending a little time with us on this Monday. Hopefully you all are getting back to work and getting back to some kind of regular life. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Say hello, Poop. There he is. Hello there, buddy.
Here's Mr. Snowball right here. All right.
Hey, buddy. All right, so
We appreciate each and every one of your views on our last channel. Let's get that video going viral. The last video is almost to 100,000 views. We appreciate it if you get it past there. Let's go viral. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. We would not be here unless it was for you all watching our channel, stopping your day on a Monday. Wow. And giving us super chats.
super chat.
We are full right now. I am so over the moon right now. It's helping us get through quarantine. Like I said, this is my full-time job, and I worked so hard on our channel. Thank God Mr. Traveler still has his job, so that's what we depending on, but we cannot do it without you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right, everybody. So we want to thank you so much for watching. We'll be coming back to you sometime in the near future with another video, probably Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, Wednesday we can do it. And we're going to talk about another hot subject. Hopefully you enjoyed this subject today. We've got another one for you. Whoever get the most thumbs up, we're going to talk about it on Wednesday.
All right, so I was going to say something there. It just went out of my head just that quick. Just thank you guys. We appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you again. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Remember to jump on the Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers group. You can go out, post pictures of your whatever. I'll put a post on there. Let's post pictures of our last vacations for each other. Let's see what they look like.
And where are you going? The next cruise that you take, where are you going? Where's your next vacation? Make sure you comment below and let us know.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, spending your
so
Monday evening with us. You guys are the best.
You are. Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world.
Get out there and see it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.